What's up, extreme kids of Ottawa and around the world? Thank you so much for being with us. This is First Lady Kay from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, and this is your midweek story time with Extreme Kids. We are reading my first message Bible, a devotional Bible for kids, ages 4 to 8 by Eugene Peterson. Thank you so much for emailing us at ottawachurchkids@gmail.com for all of your challenge prizes. Let's get started for this week's challenges and story time. This week we are reading from Genesis 42 to 43, and the story is Joseph and the Famine. The land of Canaan was hit hard by famine. 10 of Joseph's brothers went down to Egypt to get food, but Jacob didn't send Benjamin with them. He was afraid that something bad might happen to him. Joseph was running the country, giving out food to all the people. When Joseph's brothers arrived, he said, "Where do you come from?" "From Canaan," they said. We've come to buy food." Joseph knew who they were, but they didn't know who he was. Joseph, remembering the dreams he had dreamed of them, said, "You're spies." "No, we've only come to buy food," he said. "No, you're spies." They said, "There were 12 of us brothers, sons of the same father in the country of Canaan. The youngest is with our father, and one is no more." But Joseph said, "This is how I'll test you. You're not going to leave this place until your younger brother comes here." Then he threw them into jail for 3 days. 1, 2, 3. Here's your first challenge, Extreme Kids. Why do you think Joseph didn't tell his brothers who he really was? Send us your answer at ottawachurchkids@gmail.com for your special prize in the mail. On the 3rd day, Joseph spoke to them. "Do this and you'll live. I'm a God-fearing man. If you're as honest as you say you are, one of your brothers will stay here in jail while the rest of you take the food back to your hungry families. Bring your youngest brother back to me, and not one of you will die." Oh, they agreed. Joseph took Simeon and made a prisoner of him. Then Joseph ordered that their sacks be filled with grain, that their money be put back in each sack, that they be given food for the road. That was all done for them. They loaded their food supplies on their donkeys and set off. That night, one of them opened his sack. He called out to his brothers, "My money has returned." They were puzzled and frightened. What's God doing to us? When they got back to their father Jacob, back in the land of Canaan, they told him everything that had happened. As they were emptying their food sacks, each man found his purse of money. Their father said to them, "Joseph's gone, Simeon's gone, and now you want to take Benjamin? Benjamin, my son, will not go. He is all I have left." Oh, here's your second challenge, Extreme Kids. How do you think Joseph felt when he saw his brothers again? Had he forgiven them for selling him? Show me your answer in a wonderful picture and send it to ottawachurchkids@gmail.com. The famine got worse. Their father said, "Go back and get some more food." But Judah said, "If you're ready to release Benjamin, we'll go. But if you're not, we're not going." Their father Israel gave in. "But do this, stuff your packs with gifts and pay back double what was returned to your sacks. And may the strong God give you grace in that man's eyes." The men took the gifts, double the money and Benjamin. When Joseph saw that they had Benjamin with them, he told his servants, "Take these men, make them feel at home." But they became anxious, thinking, "He thinks we ran off with the money." So they went up to Joseph's servant and said, "We came down here one other time to buy food on our way home. We opened our bags and found our money. We've brought it all back. We have no idea who put the money in our bags." Well, The servant said, "Don't worry. Your God and the God of your father has blessed you." And he presented Simeon to them. When Joseph got home, they presented him with the gifts. So here's your next challenge, X-treme kids. What were Joseph's brothers afraid of? You can tell us your answer, write us your answer, or draw a picture of your answer. Send it to us at ottawachurchkids@gmail.com for your special prize in the mail. Joseph welcomed them and said, "And your old father whom you mentioned to me, how is he? Is he still alive?" They said, "Yes, your servant, our father, is quite well, very much alive." Then Joseph picked out his brother Benjamin. Deeply moved on seeing his brother, Joseph hurried out into another room and cried. Oh. Then he washed his face and said, "Let's eat." And so the brothers feasted with Joseph. Wow, what a great story, X-treme kids. Here's our prayer challenge. This week, we would invite you to thank God for each person in your family. Is there anything special you'd like to say about each one? Write us out your prayer or send us a video of you praying, and you will receive a special prize in the mail. This is our Living Out the Word of God challenge for this week. Talk about what makes a family. How does each person make your family special? Is someone very good at sharing, cooking, drawing, loving, tickling, helping, or having fun? Let us know, maybe in a skit, a coloring page, or telling us a story. We would love to hear from you at ottawachurchkids@gmail.com. This is First Lady Kay signing out saying thank you so much for being with us in your midweek story time. Remember that we love you and we can't wait to hear from you at ottawachurchkids@gmail.com.